Iraqi state television reporting the commander of Iran's Quds Forces, Qassim Soleimani, has been killed in a rocket attack near Baghdad airport. A senior member of the Iranian-backed Popular Mobilization Forces also reportedly among the dead. The PMF, of course, is the same group whose supporters tried to storm the U.S. embassy in Baghdad earlier this week. No one has claimed responsibility for the airport attack. However, it is a major development. Let's head to Baghdad. CNN's Arwa Damon is there for us. Talk about Soleimani. This is a major figure for Iran, not just in Iraq, but in Syria and elsewhere. Tell us about him and what you've heard.
Well, Michael, it's almost difficult to describe just how significant of a figure Qassim Soleimani is to Iran, is to any number of the Iranian-backed militias and entities that span across the Middle East. The Quds Force, which he was the commander of, is tasked with Iran's external affairs to carry out unconventional warfare. Soleimani himself is very well respected on the battlefield. He has appeared a number of times inside Iraq, or at least have been reported to have appeared, not to mention inside Syria and elsewhere. Often when he was here in Iraq, it had to do with the fight against ISIS, where he was reported to have been advising and assisting any number of Iranian-backed groups here inside Iraq. And this PMF, the Popular Mobilization Force, is mostly made up of former Shia militias, any number of them, many of whom actually got their experience mostly fighting the Americans back during the years of the U.S.-led occupation of Iraq. Kataib Hezbollah, which is the group that was targeted by the U.S. on Sunday, their commander also reported to have been killed in these same strikes. This strike that was carried out, and now we do have the Popular Mobilization Force's social media branches reporting that they were killed as well, have the potential, Michael, to shake this region in such an extraordinarily significant way. The fact that Qassim Soleimani was killed, the fact that the leader of Kataib Hezbollah, who also is the deputy commander of the Popular Mobilization Force, which is considered, at least in the eyes of the Iraqi government, to be a branch of the Iraqi security forces. This is not only going to have devastating consequences for the relationship between Baghdad, Tehran, and Washington, but also it's hard to imagine how Iran does not somehow react to this in a very significant way.